Alright. Let's get started with some Prokop runs. Alright, he can't dash like the other characters. He can't do super throws up front, so... Gotta be careful though, because it will misfire if we're not careful. Did not want to do that. Oh, nice. Dang it, I got grabbed. Good to hear. Well, I don't play Fortnite, but I know a lot of people do. Guess whatever rocks their boat, I guess. Yeah, you can't dash like the other characters, unfortunately. There we go. Alright, we got that done before 3 minutes, so that's good. Despite the hiccups at the end. Yeah, I did try to play Sonic games in the past, but I just can't get into them. I don't know why. It should be easy on paper, but it's just not for me, I guess. Prokop might be slow, but he can defeat enemies a lot more faster thanks to the fact we can use, we can now deal more damage to thrown enemies by throwing them into others. It's a little bit different story when you have to do that with one lone enemy. Yeah, Prokop usually has some difficult battles with agile enemies, though. Just to give everyone a heads up. Dang it. Yeah, second hit. No need because he's... Oh! I thought I did a regular throw. When I'm hitting a super. Oh well. He was already defeated anyway. Oh, nice. Yeah, I never really owned any Sega Genesis or Master System back then. I was more Nintendo. Still am. But I have dabbled in some of the... I have dabbled with other Genesis and Sega games in recent years, but not as much as some people have. I know Cypher has played the Sega games since he was 3. Alright, we'll detonate a bomb right here. By the way, the Japanese version of this game actually has way better graphics for bombs rather than bomb attacks rather than what you see here in the localized version, unfortunately. Into the pits with you. Ooh, to the Crescent Moon, let's go. And I can't wait for Fortune's Weave to come out next month. Probably gonna do an entire week of that, actually. We'll probably do it offline, one way or the other. We're gonna be having some fun with that game, obviously. Alright, in we go. Time for the fight with Amy, the mutant monster we have to fight, unfortunately. So they basically mutated his sister into a Zekus mutant. At least we got that done before 10 minutes, at least. Darn it. I meant to skip the cutscenes. It's very hard to do that since the start button's like your only means. It's actually DM import. There you go. There you go. Darn it, I thought I broke out of the first frame. Yeah, it has to be frame perfect to break out of throws or reverse grabs like that. Otherwise, they'll throw you around whenever they want. Anyway, I hope everyone's having a great day, by the way. I'm Retrothon331. I do a variety of games from beat 'em ups, speedruns, RPGs, casual plays, any game that I enjoy playing a whole lot. Anyway, I hope everyone's having a great day. Getting a little bit better at breaking throws with Prokop, though. Dang it. There's one thing I don't like about this game is that jump attacks are so easily interceptable. That should not be the case. I mean, in Russian Beat 1, you literally get to have full invincibility until you hit the ground. And jump attacks were actually pretty decent Brawl Brothers, but here it's just terrible. All aboard! We're on our way to DM Express. Let us treat their workers with the utmost disrespect because they treat all human life as not acceptable. So we must punish Klombach and his boneheads for their mistreatment for humans and other people. Yeah, one thing that was shocking when you play Russian Beat X is that they literally, Klombach literally assassinated Seekus Barclay in order to take control of his company, but he also injected Kintark / Jack Norton with the Seekus virus in turn. So he's responsible for not only for the events of this game, but he's also responsible for all the tragedies that occur in the Russian Beat series. Yeah, that's that dude right there. He's called Iago. Believe it or not, they actually integrated it to the current storyline because Iago is actually Klombach's alias. Something that Douglas Bill finds out in his ending in Russian Beat X. Now, technically, we can't destroy the computers, but the fight with Calisonic's on a timer, so we don't want to do that. Alright, there we go. Slam him down. Yeah, I went for the drop kick. I wound up. Wound up not even getting a hit out. Alright, we're on our way to picking up Norton. Alright, down he goes. That's what I meant to do. That was what I meant to do. Alright, let's keep going. These enemies. Alright, let's heal up and get ready to fight the wrestlers. Alright, sorry if I'm not talking a lot, I'm just focusing on the run. Now we're just gonna do this. Hey! Hey, when they decide to go on the attack. Yeah, I guess you're right. Prokop does get up like the Undertaker. Yeah, this is probably too slow, but it's a lot more faster than trying to throw them all over the place. Oh, he tried to pick me up. Yeah, it looks like Cut Truck has the most health out of them. Yeah, believe it or not, for the localized version of Russian Beat, they actually named the ninjas after Ultimate Warrior's independent name, the Dingo Warrior. I don't know, I actually figured out how to grab him. I'll use that from now on. I saw that trick from watching a casual clip through. And actually, it's going to save us quite a bit of time now. Big improvement. It was 2 minutes beforehand. Now we got about at least a minute shaved off thanks to that strat. He's actually vulnerable to being grabbed when he does that attack, obviously. Man, I'm really hoping we get some SNES titles for the NSO next month. We haven't had any since the start of this year, actually. We had plenty last year, but it's been quite some time. I mean, even the NES and Game Boy have gotten plenty. Come to think of it, we haven't really seen any brand new Genesis titles being inserted either. Oh wow, I'd still be hit from the grenades there. You can't touch the ninjas until after a few moments of getting right back up. Come on. got to the point where they won't be able to do the helicopter fight now. Yeah, believe it or not, this bridge actually leads to the artificial island, which is a massive setting for most of the Russian Beat games, starting in Russian Beat Ron. Of course, if you played the, see me play the Russian Beat X, this also gets heavily used quite a lot too. Unfortunately, I don't have enough bombs, so we're gonna have to. Alright, that was actually, we actually saved a little bit of time with that Dirge fight. Alright, going in. What's wrong this time? Too bad we don't have the actual soundtrack because we would have heard the main theme of Russian Beat during this. Got to hit him with a drop kick, but I missed. Where he just took his sweet time getting up, of course. Eat this. Alright, out he goes. Alright, we're on our way. Yeah, these are the middle frames. Oh, dang it! I thought I got it. Got off easy. And nope. Get out of my way. Well, the ninja enemies out of the way first. Alright, in we go. Time to fight Kira and Onito again. We'll need to push them all the way to the left wall. Alright, down goes Kira. Got him! Almost lost a life there, but good grief. Thanks to that strat I discovered, this makes the whole fight with these two a lot more easier. We're still under deathless because we haven't continued. Yeah! We see 39 minutes? Well, that'd be a little too tempting. Things could go wrong pretty quickly. But we'll see. Another batch of enemies gone. Alright, not bad. Alright, time for the fight with the mill frames. Tornado. Comboed. Oh, that was a perfect mill frame fight. We managed to keep it on one side at least. Let's get our health refilled before we fight Columbach. I doubt we're gonna get our get it under 39 minutes, but we're gonna try at least. Yeah, we want to try to save that super throw for the end because we don't. Prokop can't chase after him like most of the other characters can. Dang! There goes my Deathless. Oh well. Got you well scouted. Yeah, I'll get it in a minute. Alright, 40-50, not bad. Not exactly my fastest, but I'll take that. Woohoo! And I can update that on speedruns.com at least. Yeah! Thank you for the channel point redemption, Cooterboot. Oh. Man, down that one goal. Well, a couple of goals. Yeah, I need to come up with some better ideals for the channel points, because it's kind of barren. I think people need more. Yeah, I almost got a deathless there, but that Tybalt fight is just not easy. You think you got the whole thing down, and then if you don't get him right away, it's gonna become a runaway fight. It would have been nice if we could have gotten a cooperative Iago fight. Correct should not be spelled with 2 E's. Yeah, that woman's actually Norton's sister, Maria. By the way, shoutouts to City Connections for bringing back the Russian Beat series. With the release of Russian Beat X, by the way. Recommend you go check that out. If you're interested about the game's lore and series lore, it's probably the next best place to get it, in general. By the way, this is not the actual ending. They did a horrible job for the endings when they localized this game, by the way.